We're at the Lexington, Kentucky airport, and we're looking at a Boeing B-17 getting ready to take off. The number 3 starboard side engine just kicked over, and the next engine will be the number 4 starboard side outboard engine. Came up here to take a ride in this old vintage aircraft. There's only 11 of them still flying in the world, and there was some 5,000 of them built before and during World War II. So they're pretty hard to come by. You just saw the number 4 engine kick over. It was a little bulky, but after she kicked over, she ran fine. That's the number 2 inboard port engine kicked over, and finally you'll see the number 1 port outboard engine kick over. He'll run them for a while and make sure they're all in sync. Oil pressures are up, cylinder head temperatures are within range, and they'll go through a checklist inside the cockpit to make sure before they start their taxi out to the runway.
Now 4:30, so figure it's going to be 5:30.
Okay, he's got all 4 of them warmed up. I think he ought to start taxiing now. All seems to be in sync. Out. The tarmac out to the runway.
The Red Raider B-17 that you see here is part of the Confederate, now it's called the Commemorative Air Force, and now you see it taking off. She's on its final roll, just starting to lift off. As you can see, she doesn't climb very steeply, and she really doesn't pick up much speed until she gets those big landing gear retracted, and then she can accelerate. We're up in the flight deck now. I'm standing behind the co-pilot on the right-hand side. That's his head. Looking out, we're about 1,500 feet. Ceiling today was only about 2,500, so we couldn't go much higher. We had to stay clear of the clouds, but it didn't matter because everybody wanted to look out and see what it was like to fly in one of these things. We didn't want to be in the clouds anyway. There's the flight deck right there. Very, very basic instrumentation. And finally we're back down on the ground. It was about a half an hour flight. They let us crawl all over the inside of the aircraft. Well, it was pretty cool. We got in all the gun mounts except the tail gun. So it was very interesting, very lifelike. That's what I was looking to do, get a feel for what it was like to be in one of these vintage aircraft, what those flight crews over Berlin must have felt like, at least for a few minutes anyway. She's pulling up to her landing spot here. She'll shut down the engines and I'll sign off.